Alright, got our little download right here. I just gotta get her in there and. Ow! Shot! What's up, guys? It's been 2000 Wajo, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero. And today, guys, we're going to be going over the new Thunder Dragon support. I have built a deck. I'm really excited for you guys to see that deck. I may have beaten another popular or to-be popular deck that is coming in the near future with it, which I'm a little excited to see. It'll be the last replay. Make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video today. I have something a little bit different that's going to happen. I'm going to be throwing a little tidbit of YugiTuber news at the end of that video, so please do me the favor, if you're a subscriber of mine, make sure you stick around to the end of that. Alright guys, let's get into those replays! Alright, there you have it, guys. This is the Thunder Dragon deck, and it is
it's okay. It's not bad. I am a little bit pleased in that last replay that I did beat the danger player, so to speak, but unfortunately the replay errored out because they changed some things, but it was still nice to be able to beat the deck. You know, because everyone's freaking out here in the States about it, so I thought it was fun to play a different deck that's gotten a heck of a lot more support and show that it was winning. Although, you guys will see a danger deck from me in the future. I just don't know how well it will be, considering, let's face it, every time I build one of these decks, it's never as good as when the real competitive guys get a hold of it. But that's okay. I'm here for the fun side of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway. So the first thing we got is the Aeon Thunder Dragon. This is our Chaos monster. You banish a Light in the Dark. He's a free summon. Boom. You can banish one card from the graveyard to add a Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. I think that's a really cool effect. If you destroy a monster in battle, you get to do that. And then, let's see here. And then during the end phase, you can target one of the banished cards and put it on the top or the bottom of the deck. So that's really cool. So if there's a card that you banish from the graveyard you want to reuse, well, this guy just doesn't care what the banished card is. He's just like, oh, I'm going to put that on top of the deck. So, for example, if I banish, let's say, Monster Reborn to save one of my Thunder Dragons here, which you can do that, this guy could put it on the top of my deck. Oh, Monster Reborn on my turn. Yay. So that's a really cool thing there. Bestial Thunder Dragon, he's a... you get to add one of the Thunder cards. Yeah, you banish a Thunder Dragon that is banished or in the graveyard back to your hand, so that's really cool. He's recurrence there, and then if he gets banished, he gets the effect to special summon a dragon from the deck in defense mode, so that's really neat, cool there. Avian is the most useless of them! It's so hard to get this damn dragon on the board. In the future, going forward, I wouldn't play more than 2 of this guy. Thunder Dragon, you want the staple Thunder Dragon because he's the one who's going to give you some fodder for certain cards like Twin Twist or extra ditching cards. Bolt Thunder Dragon is kind of the dark Thunder Dragon of the original. He kind of does the same thing, except you only get one, and you get to, but it's a quick effect. So the really cool thing is you get to like thin the deck out on your opponent's turn and fill the graveyard up. So for cards like this guy, or for contact fusions, or for their Thunder Dragon fusion, which is basically their polymerization. And it can actually fuse for these guys because you're not allowed to use polymerization to make them, but you can make them with this, and that's really cool. This deck really isn't hand trap weak, I should say, or it's not receptive to hand traps. So hand traps don't really hurt this deck as much as other decks, but that's because this deck does a heck of a lot of adding, searching, and drawing. So it's like, with Allure of Darkness, I draw and search it, or special summon, it's just nuts. They have their own Back to the Front trap card, but the cool thing is if you pick one of the Thunder Dragons and it's the same, and you have 3 of the same or in your graveyard, you get all 3 of them back, and that's really cool. So you can make link plays. I just threw in what I had here and then the fusion monsters. So basically, you could definitely make this a heck of a lot better than what I made it. Scapegoat, help in this area right here. Call by the Grave to say F you to other hand traps. Valor, it's the cheapest hand trap. Soul Charge, because who doesn't like to fill up the board full of monsters? Monster Reborn, like for example. And then we have, of course, the Origin Thunder Dragon. This one's kind of like the Honest / Yang Zheng. So if it's destroyed while it's on, or if it leaves the field to the graveyard for any reason, it's going to get you another one to your hand. And then it has an Honest-like effect where you can ditch it and give a monster a Thunder monster you control a 500 attack boost. So that's really cool there. I don't think I need to explain any of these guys. These are all kind of old, but I will explain this guy. Superbolt, he's just a really big Thunder King Ryo, and he has the ability to save himself by banishing a Thunder monster from the graveyard. This guy, you can banish any 2 cards, it doesn't matter to save him. And when a Thunder monster effect is activated, he can destroy a card on the field. So that's really cool. The Thunder deck has some utility, has some really crazy plays. I don't think remotely this is the best version of this. I think that there is somebody out there who's going to take this and break this like nobody's ever seen. So yeah, if you guys are interested in playing this deck, if this deck really interests you, you like the Thunder Dragon ideas of being its own archetype, then by all means I suggest you pick it up and break this thing.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that deck profile. It's definitely a fun deck. But now this is the part of the video that's going to be a little bit on the somber side. As you guys know, I had an interview with the legendary Trash Panda duelist, Sam Cox. Shout out Sam Cox. You should go check out his YouTube channel. Link will be in the, below somewhere. Anyway, beside that point, the somber news today is that Yugi No quit as of yesterday, as of you guys seeing this video. So, I'm a little bit bummed by that, to be honest with you. The truth is, and Tyler, if you ever happen to see this, I doubt you will, but just in case you do, Yugi No was one of the big inspirations for why this channel is called Ben 10,000 of YGO. It kind of stemmed, part of it kind of stemmed off of the idea of the joke that he was Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus, because he looks like what everyone pictures Jesus looked like, or at least the artist depictions. So that was where they got that joke. He looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus. So my friends and I determined, we were trying to figure out what superheroes we look like. If you're new here, that's where this name comes from, of who we look like. And my friend said that the closest superhero that I look like is Ben 10,000 of or not Ben 10,000 of YGO, but Ben 10,000, the Ben 10 of the future. Which, the reason why I stuck with that character and created the Ben 10,000 of YGO moniker is because he's an older character. Like, that Ben 10,000, if you guys don't know, in the cartoon, he's like in his 40s. He's somewhere in his, like, mid-40s. Now, I obviously am not that old, but the point is I can play this Ben 10,000 character for a long time, which is why I went with it. And I kind of understand what he was talking about a little bit, about how he couldn't be a child forever, and I understand what he's talking about. I really do. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm going to be completely 100% transparent with you guys. I'm hoping to make this my job. This is what I want to do for a living. I want to be a YouTuber. 100%, that's what I want. I see all these guys on YouTube, and I think, man, I would love to just do this and get paid. So I'm trying to do the work. That's why I bring you guys constant videos. I make silly little edits at the front, and I try to bring my own spin on things. And I'm not very good at it at the moment, but I'm working on it. And I'm hoping you guys can appreciate the effort that goes into that. Because I know I have a really awesome, like, my subscribers, like, I know we're a small group, guys, but we're awesome. You guys always give me great critiques to make my content better. You guys make me feel like I'm doing something that's worth doing. And this is what I want to do. YouTubing, or being a YouTuber in general, it's what I want out of my life. That being said, Eugene, or not Eugene, that's one of the other characters Tyler plays. Tyler also made something interesting. He talks about, like, what, how he wants to go a different route. Well, guys, I already kind of did that in my life. If you guys don't know the story behind the Unbound Series channel, it used to be my Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, believe it or not. And it got up to like 600 subscribers at one point. Thanks. Shout out to Slim, Kiko, and, what was his name? Mickey Vlogs. Yeah, I'm old. But the point is, I want to tell you guys is, I valued my real life job at the time over that, instead of what I could have been doing for you guys here. So that channel now is just my geek channel. So you guys, if you guys ever decide you want to make sure that you always get content from me forever, I don't foresee myself ever quitting Yu-Gi-Oh! But if the off chance that I should ever decide to do that in the future, go subscribe to that channel. You will always get content from there until the day I hit the coffin. And maybe even on that day, if I can find somebody to take over that channel. Point being, this part's for Tyler. If you ever happen to see this, man, you were an inspiration. You're the guy who let me kind of find a way to make this thing mean more than just, a goofy handmade wristwatch. You know what I mean? Yeah. You kind of inspired me to add a humorous element to my channel, and I want to say thank you for that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm Ben 2000 YGO, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Like, subscribe. Peace.